Now, migrants continue to wait at the U.S.-Mexico border in anticipation of Title 42 expiring. We've seen hundreds of migrants gathering right there at the border near San Isidro.
Yeah, this is making for a lot of changes at our border. So we want to show you the timeline of when Title 42 is set to end. You see the deadline here, May 11th. So less than 7 days from now, 6 days, 12 hours, Title 42 ends. Title 8 will then go back into effect. We want to send it over now to CBS 8's Kelly Hessedal, who's joining us live near the border to explain what all of this means and what's been happening at our border here. Kelly?
That's right, and there are about 50 or so people gathered behind the fence here behind me. I'm told this is where they come because it's the first spot where they can really make themselves the most visible to U.S. Border Patrol agents. Now, most of the people beyond the fence do not speak English. A lot of them are from Colombia, I'm told. I did have a chance to talk to a couple who are from Jamaica, and they told me they've been waiting here in Mexico for the past 3 days.
I really need the food and water now.
It's raining, it's cold. Hungry. There's no assistance with food, towards food or nothing.
Can you tell us more about why you decided to leave Jamaica?
Yeah, because as I said, it's like gang violence, people getting killed and stuff like that. So therefore, we are trying to just protect our life. Yeah. I really need some assistance.
And now they asked us not to show their faces or use their names out of fear of people seeing them back home. One man told me that it took him 2 weeks to get here. Both said that there are people out here from several different countries. Some were standing around a fire to try and keep warm. They said many of the women and children were taken somewhere else, but that the men remain out here. Now, this morning we know U.S. Customs and Border Protection did take some migrants into custody near the Tijuana River. We're told they were trying to cross into the U.S. illegally. You could see some were wrapped in foil to try and keep warm from the cold. At least 2 ambulances arrived and took people to a nearby hospital. But as you mentioned, the emergency immigration restriction known as Title 42 is set to expire next week. That's when Title 8 kicks back in, allowing migrants to plead their case for asylum here in the United States. So back out here live, one of the immigrant rights advocates that I spoke to earlier today told me that he spoke to a couple of migrants who are from India, and they told him that they had been eating leaves because they were so hungry and that they didn't have any food or water. We did see a woman out here earlier who was giving them some snacks. She told me that a larger group will be returning with food and water sometime later today. Kelly Hessedal, CBS 8.